Welcome into Truth Arena alongside Henry Crawford and Jakob Staley. I am Ben Burdette, and it's another big one for the Norse women here tonight as the Oakland Golden Grizzlies are in town to end off the homestand. As we should consider to the end of the season, the top 4 seeds in the Horizon League are really coming into shape, and the Norse trying to sneak in there so they can get that bye into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, and the Golden Grizzlies have won 2 of their last 3 games in conference play. Oakland is the second most efficient 3-point shooting team in the Horizon League, shooting over 33% behind the arc. And they also rank top 5 in scoring and 64.1 points per game and league play. And their offense has reached a new level as of late. Currently, NKU is on a 3-game losing streak, falling to Cleveland State, which we covered. It has slid from high as second to now 6th in conference and could drop even lower with the loss here. And it will be a showdown between the 2 freshmen in the conference. Oakland's Leland will face off against NKU's Karina Brewster, both leading scorers for their teams.
Yeah, those 2 have been jockeying back and forth all year for potential Horizon League Freshman of the Year. So we'll see. And their head-to-head matchup here today. Tip is up, and the Norse win it. We are ready to go. Tasha Rushton with the basketball first for the Norse. Over Maya Meredith, 17 points for Meredith, a season high in that last game, a loss against Cleveland State. A game that Jeff Hand said their biggest problem, they just weren't making shots. Maddie Moody all the way to the rack, just curls in and scores with the left hand. As easy as can be, Norse on the board.
That's a great way to start for your team, Matt.
You know, I find myself saying in the first possession of so many of these games, oh man, what a textbook Maddie Moody play. I mean, she knows how to get them off to a good start, just go straight to the cup and get some rare, just fundamental baskets here.
Deep 3 by Mackenzie Leering was no good. Norse on the run now. The Walterman ahead of the pack, misses, gets her own miss, goes back up with it, and a jump ball is the call possession arrow with Oakland. So Mackenzie Leering right away. Leering rather, firing away as she's done.
She's got a wall in front of her, though, instead.
Norse can't convert on the transition opportunity, back with the Golden Grizzlies. Here's Jazzy Dupree Air Bear taken away by Tasha Rushton. More transition coming up for the Norse. Meredith stops and pops from the elbow and sit in Maya Meredith. Preseason All-Horizon League first team. She's been coming on when it matters. Those averages slightly creeping up as we get into crunch time this season.
And that's where the Norse has been most efficient, is on the fast break points, and they got one there.
Corner 3 comes up short, and an offensive rebound and a put back up and in by Liana Baxter.
Yeah, Waterman was really late there. She tracked the ball, just didn't go for it.
Moody one-on-one in the post, posting up and scoring easily. Had Layla Gold in the lane, and Moody will take that matchup all day. She's got 4 early.
Can you get her going early? She would become unstoppable.
In the paint is Philippa Gula, sending it outside to Layla Gold. Back to Gula. Graduate transfer from Greece. And an open 3 for Gold comes up short again. Rebounded by Walterman, who, by the way, came into this game just 5 rebounds short of 500. There's one right there. So 2 missed 3s for Layla Gold early for Oakland. And right back to Maddie Moody. This time she passes out of it to Karina Beastry, who jumps in the lane, stop and pop, and another mid-range bucket.
At least we're looking to kind of get back on her footing today. Not the best outing against Cleveland State last week, but that came off a career-high 35 points the game before that against Fort Wayne, excuse me. So she's definitely off to a better start than she was last game.
Yeah, the Norse are off to a great start from the field. Something that they haven't been great at this year, shooting from the field. So 8-2 up early. Liana Baxter traveled for Oakland to give the Norse the ball back. So here they are. Karina Beastry stops on the elbow, right down low to Walterman, spinning over her left shoulder and putting it up and in off the glass, right around Liana Baxter. The Norse excellent so far, 10-2 in the first 3 minutes.
I mean, that was fantastic. Great communication, great pass. I mean, great team basketball right there.
Here's Jazzy Dupree Ibear. Now Philippa Gula inside to Baxter. to a driving Leering, who misses it over the rim, and a rebound by Moody. She's fouled by Baxter.
Yeah, and NKU is kind of playing like some type of zone. It looked like they weren't playing some straight up man, so it looked a little different there.
Norse get it in on the inbound. Tasha Rushton. Ooh, she's trapped and she turns it over. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Ends up in the hands of Dupree Ibear. Little Euro step for Gula. He scores in the foul. Philippa Gula has a chance for three.
Yeah, good step there now, and you're going to get the foul there. And just flicks it up and obviously goes in. But not a good pass by Rushton. Shouldn't be looking towards the back, the other team's goal. You should kind of be looking forward to your goal, and passing it backwards is not the play you want there.
Gula knocks down the free throw to make it 10-5. Pressure again here for Oakland. Maya Meredith with it. Passes it up ahead to Abby Walterman. Makes the catch at the wing. Sends it outside. Extra pass to Beastry. She kicks baseline. Drives baseline. Pulls up and scores again. Karina Beastry from the baseline.
Great pump fake to get her defender jumping, and then just steps. Takes two dribbles, steps in, and gets a good little mid-range.
Catch and shoot on the other end is good. Jazzy Dupree Ibear out of Minneapolis, Minnesota knocks it down.
Yeah, and that looks perfect from here. Ball was straight lined up, and she was perfect. Straight up to the basket there.
12-8 now, under 6 to play. Rushton catch and shoot. That's off. Rebounded by Mackenzie Leering. Here she comes. Speeding past everybody all the way. Leering like a blur, all 94 feet. She lays it in.
And not great communication on the defensive end by NKU. Like, no one wanted to pick her up, and she just cut right through the defense.
Right back down low to Moody, and the same result. They love that matchup with Layla Gold. Moody has 6.
And that's 3 points in the same spot. The same spot, hits it off the glass. She knows that spot right there really well. Just textbook. Hit off the glass, and it's going to go in.
Abby Walterman reaches over on the entry pass, knocks it away, and forces a steal. Here's Karina Beastry. Pass back, Rushton, 3, short. Offensive board, Maddie Moody. Looks to kick it back out, does so to Beastry. 15 to shoot, right back to Moody on the block. Spins, fall away, jumper is in, right over top of Liana Baxter. Moody has half the points, 16-10.
And likes that left side of the basket. Good spin over the shoulder and just get your space there, and easy little jumper for her. Gula.
Offensive 3 seconds. Liana Baxter staying in the lane for too long. That'll be another turnover, and that'll bring us to our media timeout. 4:45 left here in the first. Your Norse lead it 16-10, 8 points early for Maddie Moody. We'll be back with much more after this here on the Northerner. Back to Norse Arena. 4:45 left to play.
NKU's missed 3 shots. And that's what they struggled with last game, and so far it looks good.
Lots of points for everybody. 16-10 halfway through the first. Look down low to Maya Meredith. Posting up on Layla Gold. Just the shoulder in, fall away jumper. Still only 3 misses for the Norse. Maya Meredith nets another.
And what a move. Just bump the defender off their space and go straight up with that. No hesitation.
Philippa Gula gets rid of it on the wing to Leanna Baxter. Coming to get it now is Leering, now guarded by Anna Hamilton. Ball reversal to the top of the key, a high arcing 3, nothing but the bottom for Leanna Baxter. The center stretching the floor there, knocks it down.
Good one-two play by Baxter and Leering. Just great way to call off the screen by Leering and then just kick out to Baxter. Just perfect.
Beastry drives left, floater off glass, no, gets her own miss though. Sends it back outside, swing it around the perimeter. Meredith will slow it down to a cutting Maddie Moody. Great position again, and another bucket. 40 in double figures already.
Yeah, that left side is what she likes to go to, and it's perfect so far. It's working for the Norse, and they can't stop it.
Here's Leering. No airspace given by Hamilton. Another 3 for Baxter. That time, no good. Fight for the board. Maya Meredith comes out of the pack and is fouled from behind by Gula.
And the Norse have done a good job. When they got offensive rebounds, they're looking to kick it out to reset the offense because the defense is surrounding them when they get that offensive rebound. So when you kick it out, you get a reset, and you can always find a better shot.
So many teams have tried to out-rebound the Norse this year and have failed. And it seems that Oakland early is going all in on the boards, and it's not working. Most have been rebounding like crazy all year long. Mia Jordan into the game now, posting up on Serenity Roberts-Adams, who's also into the game. Roberts gets the stop there on Jordan as she couldn't hit the hook fall away.
Having Oakland's 3rd rebound of the game.
Only 7 minutes in. Told you how the Norse have been controlling the boards. Gula inside, wild shot, no good. Offensive board and a jump ball as Roberts-Adams is tied up by Mia Jordan. Possession error with the Norse.
That was a great step through by Gula, but just threw it too hard off the glass, and I think she was just expecting to try to get the offensive rebound back, but NKU's just been cleaning it up.
2:40 to play here in the first. Here's Anna Hamilton. Oh, she's going to take the 3. High archer is good. Anna Hamilton. The sophomore out of Hebron, Kentucky, hasn't had a ton of offensive production. She's been great defensively, but right there drills the triple.
Yeah, and great fake down to Jordan down in the post, kind of getting her defender, oh, she's going to pass, and she just throws it up right over the defender, and it's easy for her.
Double-digit lead for the Norse, 23-13. 10 to shoot here for Oakland. Gula steps back on the elbow, finds the cutter underneath the basket. Back outside, Leering in the lane. Floater at the horn is good for Mackenzie Leering. She just finds a way. And the steal now, nearly. She jumped the pass up ahead intended for Beastry, but she came down and landed out of bounds. And up wincing a little bit.
Yeah, and Leering, that was just too easy for her to go just around that and easy basket. But the Norse are still up 23-15, and the way they've been playing, is it going to be stopped?
Mackenzie Leering, she was the all-time leading scorer at Kennedy Moraine Lutheran High School in Washington County, Wisconsin, as well as steals.
Oakland gets a steal off the inbound. Gula is fouled by Anna Hamilton. Yeah, small school up there in Wisconsin, but it's carrying over here to Oakland. She's right in the thick of that Horizon League Freshman of the Year race with Karina Beastry. Both playing well here early. Baseline drive, kick out, lost. Norse had the turnover as Maddie Moody scoops it up. Here's Beastry now. To the top of the key, over to Moody. Thought about a 3, instead puts it on the deck. Beastry, Hamilton, she'll try another 3. Not that time. Rebounded by Oakland. Leanna Baxter going the other way.
But really still great work from Karina Beastry, confusing the defender, keeping them on their toes. Really good stuff.
Leering, picked up by Hamilton again. Leering tries to cross over, lost it momentarily. Hamilton right there, loose ball on the deck. And out of bounds.
Leering there, see it. I think it seems to have been poked in the eye or some way.
And it looks like they flipped.
The change the call was originally given to NKU, but it'll be given to Oakland now.
Yeah, there's a fair ball there, and Anna Hamilton comes soaring in.
Kula, 3 at the horn. That's good. Into the shot clock again for Oakland.
That's just a easy shot. Just makes it look easy, too.
Under a minute to play. 5-point lead for the Norse. 23-18. They've cooled off just a little bit on the offensive end. Jordan faces up. Puts it on the deck. Driving in the lane. Mia Jordan. Tough fall-away jumper. No, off the back iron. Not the best shot there.
Yeah, and last one was too short. That one was just too strong. She should have hit one of those.
Leering again. Gives it off down low. Tough. Bank shot is good. Serenity Roberts-Adams. All of a sudden, it's a 3-point game.
What a great pass by Leering. Just floats it right over the fingertips of the defender to get it to Robert Adams. And it's just an easy, just a good way to get it out there.
10 seconds left here in the first. Anna Hamilton bleeding the clock down. Now she makes her move. Goes left, right to the bucket and lays it in. Anna Hamilton with 5 here in the first. Leering's got to put it up from half court at the horn. No, wow. Nearly went in. Hit the back iron.
Not a drop of sweat from Anna Hamilton on that. Just knew what she had to do, took care of it there.
Just a straight blow by the left.
Right.
Nothing fancy.
Just a miscommunication by the defense, too. No one stepped in to help, but everyone just kind of stand there with their hands in their pockets, basically.
So 5 for Hamilton. That was a point in the Norse's last game. The bench was not productive at all. But getting 5 points in the first quarter from Anna Hamilton will surely help. They lead it by 5, 25-20. After one high-scoring first quarter here at Truist Arena, we'll be back for the second quarter after this. Start of the second quarter here at Truist Arena. The Norse leading it by 5, 25-20 in a high-powered offensive affair thus far. Here's Leering once again right off the handoff, working on Hamilton again, staying in the game, and a travel on Leering. Got caught up a little bit. Oh, what do we got? I think they're going to change this call, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I know Meredith kind of reached in. They're going to say if she touched the ball, it's going to not be a travel. Okay. And they changed the call. It's going to be Oakland basketball. So Leering on the drive. Meredith reached in, got a piece of the ball, and so I guess it's not a travel anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, got 2 calls to swing our way after. I know that's not saying something about it, but
15 to shoot. Leering back with us. Hamilton on her, of course. Goes right, kicks it out to the corner. Gula, 3 high, arcing, no. Good box out there by Jemiah Thomas, and the rebound for Walterman. Hamilton over to Walterman, top of the key. Swung to B Street. Looking down low, Jemiah Thomas. She's got position in the paint. Turns over her right shoulder. Tough. Banker's no good. Good defense there by Roberts Adams.
Yeah, and kind of just forcing the issue there. That's not really what you need. You could have kicked it out and got a better shot off.
Big skip to the corner to Dupree Ibear. Picks up her dribble inside the arc. Gives it up to Philippa Gula. Picked up by B Street. Screen set. Now driving baseline, finding the cutter, Roberts Adams. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here for the Grizzlies. 3, no. Jazzy Dupree Ibear couldn't pay it off after all the ball movement, rebounded by B Street. Arena B Street all the way, can't get it to go.
Just kind of forcing up the lane. 2 defenders on her. I don't think that's the shot she wants.
Gula dribbles right into 3 Norse, tries to put up the shot, misses it, and then ball on the deck. It'll be a jump ball. Leering was screaming for the ball in the corner there as Gula drove into just a sea of white shirts.
Rushton, Hubert, and Meredith, and Anna Hamilton come out.
Rushton into the game, as you mentioned. Looking down low to Walterman. Posted up on Layla Gold. Tough move, up and under and in.
Really good stuff.
Yeah, just keeps moving her pivot play. Yeah. Keeps the defender on her toes and just does a spin over the back shoulder and layup.
Ball reversal to the top of the key. Layla Gold on the deck. Walterman on her. Takes it out to the corner. Looking to get rid of it now. Finds the cutter inside. Rogers sent out Ibear. Back over the Gold for a 3. Nearing the end of the clock. And Oakland, they say good things take time. They're scoring after 25 seconds go off the shot clock. It's 27-23.
Yeah, and they're doing a really good job of just settling into their offense and trying to figure out what's the best shot on the floor, and they find it.
Back down low. Back to Jemiah Thomas, and that time she gets the better of Serenity Roberts Adams. This game has been in the paint for the Norse.
Yeah, good work on Thomas recognizing what she needs to change down there in the paint with Roberts Adams and making those adjustments and seeing what she can do.
Big skip from one corner to another. This is Alyssa Rogers, now sent down low. Ooh, a foul called on Thomas. Looked like a lot of ball. Either way, Jemiah Thomas will foul Serenity Roberts Adams. And we'll have just our second free throw attempts of the game. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's been an end-to-end basketball game thus far. Things have slowed down a little bit here in the second quarter, but still both teams on pace for big numbers here tonight. First free throw, no good from Roberts Adams.
Robert Adams is a 57% free throw shooter.
For 2 goes Roberts Adams. Good foul there by the Norse. In transition, Rushton left alone for 3. No. Ball grabbed by Noel Hubert. Is about to go out of bounds. Hubert has the offensive board. Right back in the hands of Rushton. Hubert, Walterman now. They give her room to shoot it. She'll take it and drill it. Abby Walterman for 3.
I believe that's her first big win of the season. And he was actually earlier. Only 7 attempts fired. Good for her. That was a good shot. That worked. You see that her wide open. No one's really moving on offense. Might as well just take it. They're lacking off and just be confident in yourself, and that's how you do it.
Timeout called by Keisha Newell in Oakland. And the Norse with a 9-point lead heading to the timeout. Out of the timeout, Oakland basketball. They called the timeout after Abby Walterman knocked down her first 3 of the year. The Norse lead it by 9. Here, 6.5 minutes to play in the first, or second rather. Foul called as Leering goes down. He's going to go on Taysa Rushton for second already.
But kind of sound the call a little bit there. You kind of get him to blow up on the screen. He's flop the body. Gonna sell it. So game plays in sort of your favor when you stretch it into keeping the shot clock.
So a fresh 20 for Oakland. Leering trying to get away from Hamilton, can't do it, gets rid of it to Serenity Roberts-Adams. Now back to Gula, this time guarded by Noelle Hubert. 5 to shoot. They got to put it up. Another late 3. That one's short. And letting it go out of bounds is Maddie Moody. Leona Baxter, not with any late clock magic that time for OU.
Yeah, and great closeout by Maddie Moody. Just kind of standing there, knowing the clock and the awareness. And she just knows she has to shoot it. So step up.
Hamilton coming to get it is Noelle Hubert. Pressure applied here by Oakland. Ball reversal back to Moody. Now Kimora Morgan who's into the game. Give up Hamilton. Looking at Moody. 7 to shoot. Moody makes her move. Spins. Tough banker. Can't get it to go. Spun over the left shoulder that time.
On the right side, not perfect. Missed her first shot on the right side.
Clearing all the way. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Hamilton. Rebounded by Moody. She took a shot to the face, and she's fouled.
It looked like an elbow. They hit hard, like really hard.
In some pain. Imagine this will probably be reviewed as well. But as Moody is attended to here with 5:31 left in the second, we will step aside. We'll have Apologize there for the technical difficulties. Having a bit of trouble with our audio feed. We are so sorry. But Maya Meredith knocks down a free throw to make it 34-26.
2 free throws.
And the two gets right back for Oakland on the other end. Put up and in by the Grizzlies. So 34-28 now. Karina B Street driving right at Leering, has it poked away out of bounds. Leering just very feisty. Really has her nose in just about everything.
Yeah, and just really active. That's what you want. Even if you're not the best defender, just being active on that side of the ball is really important.
Hamilton to inbound under the basket, 23 to shoot. They look down low to Karina B Street. Wow, how was she that open? Right there on the block. Virtually uncontested layup.
And that's what you want for an inbound is an easy layup and just a miscommunication and wide open.
Floated out to the corner. Alyssa Rogers sends it out up top. Now Leering dribbles it off of her foot. B Street takes it away. Scrambles for the ball now as it was taken away from behind. And then, a bit dangerous there as Leanna Baxter dives right into the legs of Karina B Street.
Yeah, and
it's a foul called on Baxter in transition. It'll be the Norse's basketball.
Maddie Mookie coming back in after a bad poke to the eye or poke to the face earlier, taking a minute off the floor, but back in the game.
Yeah, and you love to see that. I mean, obviously, you want her to be in good health. Obviously, that's the number one priority. But, 10 early points. She was on one in the first quarter.
Oakland switching a lot here. Roberts Adams back in the game.
2:20 left to play here in the first half. Anna Hamilton over to Maya Meredith. Top of the key, screen set by Walterman, slips out. Meredith drives, creates some separation, and is fouled on a mid-range attempt. So Maya Meredith back to the line. Really good at creating that separation.
Yeah, what a move. Just, it's not putting your shoulder down. It's just using your sheer strength and jumping to the spot, bumping her defender off spot, and just whoop, up and over. But she didn't make it. Now she got on the line. 70% free throw shooter. She made 2 already. And that's what they make of the night. 1 for 1 so far. Rolls in for the second. We're in for Anna Hamilton. Gotta get that high five from the coach, you know?
Of course. That stuffed hands had to go back and get the high five, you know? She deserves it. She's been playing great minutes here in the first half. After a 10-point lead for the Norse, 38-28, 2 minutes to play. Serenity Roberts-Adams gives it up to Gula. Now inside Leering. Floats it outside to Layla Gold. Swing over into the corner, back to Leering, 4 to shoot. Got a little bit of a mismatch here on Walterman. Shoots right over her. No good. Stop for the Norse. They look to push. Walterman. Pass from Meredith was just way too far out in front. That's a turnover.
Yeah, and for Oakland, that's where you just pass it down to the big and let Roberts-Adams just do her work. And with that matchup on B Street, all she had to do was spin on her back shoulder and had a layup.
90 seconds to play, 19 to shoot. Leering. Skip to the corner, good look at a 3. Grula passes it up. Instead steps in for a mid-range, and she puts it right on in. Philippa Grula makes it an 8-point game. Grula with 8 now for Oakland.
Yeah, that's just a smart basketball play. She knows it's the better shot on the floor. Just drives in, takes a dribble. Easy layup on the block.
Right back to Moody down low. And again, the left-handed layup getting to her spot again. She's got 12. What is her percentage on post touches? Has she missed?
And she's perfect on that left side. The right side, she missed one earlier. But that's what NKU should just capitalize on.
Yeah, Moody's only missed 1 shot this whole game. That 1 shot Jakob Staley. She's shooting 6 for 7 as of right now, which is just incredible.
Look down low is missed. Walterman grabs the board. That's her 5th of the game. That's number 500. And on the other end, Karina B Street is fouled, headed to the free throw line. So there you go for Walterman with 33.6 left here in the first half. Walterman has her 500th career rebound.
and words you love to hear if you are a fan of NKU women's basketball. Karina Beastry at the free throw line. I mean, there's nothing more exciting for a shooter like Beastry, who gets to the line so efficiently. It is a great thing, and she makes the first one, second one does not go, but they get the rebound.
Yep, Noelle Hubert, reload triple is good. Noelle Hubert, 4-point possession for the Norse. They're up by 14 with 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, and she just lines that thing up. She knows how to shoot the ball, and that's just perfect for her.
10 to shoot. Leering guarded closely by Beastry. Splits a double team. Leering up and under in the lane. Puts it in. Norse have a little bit of time here. They get it into Beastry. 94 feet. 2 seconds for Beastry. Stops and pops in the lane. Oh, she got it taken away by Leering.
Then
she goes down hard and goes head first into the stanchion. So Jeff Hands wanted a foul as Leering kind of swiped down on Beastry. None of it came. The clock expired. It's halftime. The referee's headed to the monitor here. Yeah, there's a bit of hesitation from both parties to whether to go to the break or not, but it is halftime. No foul. Leering was able to get up under her own power, and that's how we head to the break. Norse lead by 12.
Yeah, what a game for Maddie Moody here. 12 points, 6 for 7, only missing one shot. 5 rebounds already at halftime. She's got a steal up there. 14 minutes. I mean, she left for a minute and came back. So we're excited to see how the second half goes for her. Karina Beastry, 7 points, shooting 3 for 5 right now. 3 rebounds. Kind of been quiet. She had some good offensive output there at the beginning of the first quarter, and then kind of slowed down for a second. But 12-point lead ain't bad. Looking for see if the Norse can get back in the win column with this one after a bit of a losing streak. I know, Ben, we've talked about the streakiness of this NKU team that really is an after. So maybe this will be the start of a season-ending win streak. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, wow, wouldn't you love them to win out? I mean, going 14-6 in this league. They have one of the easiest remaining schedules left in the Horizon League. I mean, it's not a crazy thing to say. We got 6 games left after today. And what a refreshing stat we see here. Through the first half, the Norse are shooting 18 for 31 from the floor. I mean, you just love to see that.
Yeah, and Oakland's really not shooting. I mean, they're not shooting awful, but 5 for 14 from 3, you kind of got to clean that up to be able to beat this NKU team.
Yeah, we talked about it, though. Points in the paint have been the difference. It's part of the reason why the field goal percentage is so high. Walterman and Moody have combined for 19 points. Norse have 26 points in the paint of their 44 as compared to Oakland's 14.
Even points off turnovers, 15. That's the way to capitalize off those turnovers, and that's where they've been most efficient. Those fast breaks and turnovers.
Good start for the Norse, trying to get back in the win column as they search for that top 4 seed in the Horizon League. They're off to a good start, 40-32. They lead after 20 here at Truist Arena. We'll be back for the second half after this here on the Northern End. First on the second half. Oakland with ball first, trailing it by 12. Good first half by the North. Shot it very efficiently from the floor. Right away for Oakland at 3. Splashed down from the top of the key by Leanna Baxter.
Yeah, great way to start the quarter is just in a wide open 3 and hitting it.
Here comes the pressure. North's got to hurry to get it across half court. And they do just in time. I mean, barely. Up ahead to Moody down low, who can't finish it that time. Got to her spot on the left. Shot a very, very nice 6 for 7 in the first half. Couldn't get that one to go, though. And on the other end, a big outlet pass down the floor, knocked out of bounds by the Norse.
A lot of quick action going so far. Oakland getting that quick 3 and time out. Here, no.
Yeah, so Jeff Hale's going to burn a timeout for an appeal here. Norse believe that should be their basketball. So with 9:21 left after, 39 seconds have elapsed here in the second half. We're going to take a media timeout. Holy smokes, guys. All right. Wow. All right. So see you on the other side. Unsuccessful appeal for the Norse. They're charged a timeout.
Yeah, when you appeal, it has to be really clear, and the clarity wasn't clear. Yeah, the word he would use there, no clear and conclusive evidence. There was no evidence, just no clear and conclusive evidence that the play should be overturned.
So let's see what Oakland can do with it. At the end of the shot clock, they put it up. They get an offensive board, though, after Leering missed the shot. finds its way to Gula in the near corner for three, and she's got it. 3 second chance points there for Oakland. After having another call go their way, an offensive board and a three for Philippa Gula.
Yeah, what a great shot from her. She's 2 for 3 tonight, and that's just a great shot, wide open, and she can just take all the time she wants there, and just hits the bottom of the net.
44-38. Norse looking for a bucket here in the second half. B Street trying to give it to him. A tough three is no good. And out of bounds. Fight for a board there. Walterman got a hand on it, but went out of bounds. Touched her last. Oakland basketball. So the Norse starting off slow.
Yeah, and great way from B Street to utilize the screen twice, but you should just go downhill. You had the angle, and no one's going to stop her downhill. If anything, she was just going to get fouled.
Oakland here on an 8-0 run here, so gaining the momentum for sure right now.
Yeah, and just under 2 minutes, an 8-0 run, making a 10-0 run. Leering goes right at Tasha Rushton, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game.
And the Norse has gone on these streaks before where they just dig themselves a hole and sometimes can't get out of it, but with this lead, hopefully it's them protect it.
Meredith drives left, throws it up off glass and in with a beautiful left-handed layup to stop the bleeding there for the Norse. 46-40. Right on the other end, Layla Gold tries a three, no good, missed everything but an offensive rebound. Reload, now Gula with it, drives inside, Euro steps, left-hand shot is no good, but she's fouled. Gula nearly made that Oakland bench explode, but it sent you up 2 free throws.
The ball was sitting on the rim, bouncing around, and just did not go in for her, and that would have been huge for Oakland if that fell in, and could have got them still going on the momentum.
Moody comes out of the game, Mia Jordan in, and threw it to the free throw line. First is good. Gula, graduate student, previously played at Cleveland State, so no stranger to the Horizon League. Originally from Ano-Leosia, Greece.
Interesting.
Knocks down a couple free throws to make it a 4-point game again. 7:27 left here in the third. Cleveland, or rather, Oakland setting up the full court pressure.
Yeah, and that's what you want is just try to pressure the ball.
Eagles, Norse break it easily, and on the other end, B Street right to the rack, gets fouled. Of course, 2 free throws coming for B Street.
Great way to get to the lane there, just pick the defender, and you have a layup, and she knows she was going to get fouled. Just at that point, miss her make.
First free throw good for B Street.
Brady Bush was still leading all freshmen in the league in free throws made this season. 114 makes on 131 attempts. That's not counting the night's performance, but both of those were good.
48-42. Looking down low to Serenity Roberts-Adams. Passes it back out into the hands of Gula. She drives baseline. Kicks to the corner. Look at a three for Baxter's no good. Long rebound. Tasha Rushton's got it for the Norse. Pushing up ahead now. Rushton up ahead. Walterman might have got deflected. And it did. It'll stay with the Norse.
And Baxter plays a huge role. She can stretch the floor. And when you stretch out the floor, that a bigger defender has to step out and contest on that. So it just opens up the lane a lot.
Rushton inbounds. Goes out to Mia Jordan. 22 to shoot here for the Norse. Rushton comes to get it. Bounce to Walterman on the block. Walterman going to work now. Kicks it out. Jordan, wing three-pointer. Good look. That's off the back iron. Rebounded by Layla Gold.
It was a good shot. Just couldn't hit it.
Gula cutting, sends it outside. Baxter, extra pass. Layla Gold, in and out. Offensive board by Roberts-Adams, and she's fouled. It's going to go on Walterman. That's only her first.
Yeah, and great way to pull Mia Jordan out of the paint. So it goes Roberts-Adams, the easy offensive rebound, but gets fouled there.
Foul was on the floor. So inbounding is Philippa Gula. Goes outside to Baxter. Hand off to Leering. Guarded by Rushton. 5'6" versus 5'5" in this matchup. Rushton goes down, no call. Leering spins out of it and banks it home.
Really, really impressive stuff from Larry. I mean, that was just, confusing the defender and just blowing past. I mean, she's got some aggression and speed that is really working here and turned again into a 4-point game, 48-44.
Norse go down low to Walterman. She's fouled and she can't finish it. But Walterman, really nice. I mean, it's a post move. She does it time and time again. It continues to be successful. She either makes it or she gets fouled. And 2 free throws coming for Abby Walterman.
63% free throw shooter this season. Abby Walterman. First one falls. Second one good as well for Abby Walterman.
6-point game again. Layla Gold. Here comes Leering to get it. Looking down low to Gold, who was fouled on the entry pass by Karina Beastry. Third for the Norse here in the quarter. First on Beastry. Here's Layla Gold sizing up Mia Jordan. Crosses over again, and drives to the basket and is fouled by Jordan. 2 free throws now coming for Gold. Just a little bit of a push from Jordan on the shot.
Yeah, that's just straight up defense. She just cannot hit with the body there, and she's kind of puts out a little bit. Northern Kentucky leads the all-time series against Oakland 14-13, with NKU winning 3 of the last 4 matchups. And Highland Heights, the Norse, have posted a dominant 8-3 record, but lost their most recent contest at home to Oakland, an 86-85 overtime game on December 29th, 2024.
Most looking to keep the good times rolling here. Truist outside that one game. I mean, a 1-point nail biter. 2 missed free throws for Oakland. So the Norse come away without blood on their hands. Meredith, quick 3, that's short. Gets her own miss, though. Comes right back to her. Fresh 20 for the Norse. Beastry. Looking to Walterman on the block. Has to pass out of it. Swings it over. Now Mia Jordan has it. Takes the handoff. 5 to shoot here for the Norse. Cutting is Meredith. She makes the catch and scores. And hits the ground hard, but Meredith, excellent job moving without the ball for the bucket.
Has only missed 2 shots tonight. Still playing almost a perfect game.
That was a cinematic finish there, the calm from Maya Meredith. Really great make.
Offensive board by Oakland. 2 Norse were already on the other side of the floor. 5 on 3 for the moment. Corner 3 is good. That burns the Norse. That's Jazzy Dupree Ibear. It looked like both Rushton and Beastry were already down the floor when there was an offensive board for Oakland. So they ended up having the numbers, and the Norse get burned.
Yeah, and it almost looked like NKU had some type of possession, and it was just taken away by Oakland because all the NKU defenders had no clue what went on. Meredith turned her head, and it was just confusion.
Timeout called on the floor. 4.5 minutes to play. 52-47. The Norse lead it after leading it by 12 at the break. It's down to just 5. The Norse trying to respond after this.
triple action, and Meredith just throw the ball away.
Wow, pass stolen off the inbound, as you mentioned, but no hurt. I mean, they missed the layup. So the Norse now on the other end. Wow, big block. Beastry denied there in the lane by Layla Gold.
And that's just good hands by her. And just contest is what you need there.
Pull up three in and out for Leering. Ball trickles out of bounds. Last touch by the Norse. Really odd sequence there right out of the timeout. The full court pressure. They force the turnover, and then they seemingly have an easy layup, but they miss.
Yeah. Keep it in for Waterman.
Leering comes to get it. 20 to shoot for Oakland, guarded by Tasha Rushton. Double team comes, gets rid of it. Layla Gold now inside the three-point line. Keeps the dribble alive. 5 to shoot for Gold. Picked up by Meredith. Gold into the lane. Spins. Tough. Fall away shot at the horn is no good. Rebounded by Maya Meredith.
Great all-around defensive work from Maya Meredith. Good contest, good board.
Meredith a three.
Good. Right back on the offense. I mean, really great sequence from Maya Meredith.
Meredith pays it off, and that's another really good game in progress for Meredith. 15 now to lead all scorers. Leering another miss. Down low. Ball knocked out of bounds by Oakland. Norse seemingly getting the control back in this one. Maya Meredith, as we mentioned, coming off that 17-point game here the other night. 15 and counting thus far. You think she'd surpass 17 here with 3 minutes left in the third.
The press backs off for Oakland, kind of throwing off NKU's offense there, but they look like they're getting upset pretty perfectly.
Rushton all the way on the left hand, blows the layup.
The fan's not happy with that. That's just she just kind of throws it up there and doesn't hit anything.
Anna Hamilton comes to the scorer's table. Philippa Gula throws in a shot on the other end. Rushton, top of the key three. Yeah, can't make up for it. Off the back iron, miss. And she's taken a lot of threes this year. Hasn't shot it particularly well.
And just gone really quiet today. 0 points and has not hit a single shot.
Missing an offensive board for Oakland. Here's Gula in the lane. Steps around Jemiah Thomas and lays it in. All of a sudden, after the Norse had an 8-point lead, it's back down to 4, 55-51.
What a nice move. Just being able to bait the defender and just a little, I don't know. It was just a great move. I'm like, no, it was. It was there and everywhere.
Beastry in the lane, mid-range, hits every part of the rim but doesn't go down. And the board ripped down by Serenity Roberts-Adams. Norson, little bit of the danger zone here. Gula pulls up for a three. Good.
Who's throwing herself?
That's a 1-point game, 55-54 now.
Philippa Gula makes it a 1-point game. She has 20. And a timeout called by Jeff Hands.
And it's a well-needed timeout. His team is just not communicating on defense and or offense. They're just kind of throwing the ball away. They're not really doing anything.
Could smell it coming. A mile away. 55-54. Oakland just unrelenting thus far, refusing to roll over. Minute 50 left here in the third. We'll be right back. Out of the timeout, Norse to the back.
Yeah, and Anna Hamilton coming in for Tisha Rushton.
Offensive foul, Jemiah Thomas whistled for a moving screen. That is, that's the last thing you want to see coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, and great. Just play by the defender there just to get her to move. I mean, she just kind of blew up off her own screen.
Here's Layla Gold. Back to Leering. Gold. How about a moving screen the other way? The two teams trading illegal screens.
Can't get the feet set. Square.
That one on Kimber Abshire, who just came into the game for the first time. True freshman out of Farmland, Indiana. Really hasn't played very much this year. Maya Meredith in the lane. Tough fall away. That's an air ball. Well defended. And now another chance for Oakland to take the lead. 1 minute left here in the third. Gula has a game-high 20. Sends it over into the corner. This is Alyssa Rogers driving on Meredith. Meredith has the height advantage. Cutter is Leering. She's fouled by Jemiah Thomas. Mackenzie Leering streaking through the lane. Got a good entry pass there from Rogers. And now Leering to the free throw line. She's got a chance to tie the game, but she's still down on the baseline.
Must be cramping. I don't know, but it was great at the start there. It was great defense. Everyone was in their spots, and then it's just that last hand that goes in by Jemiah Thomas that she just kind of chops down on, and that's a foul every single time.
Yeah, Leering getting up with a slight hobble again. We've seen that a couple times. Very well could be cramping.
Yeah, because they were stretching her leg out, so the way she was kind of walking and also kind of shaking out her legs could be cramping.
So Leering's got 13.
She has played the most minutes tonight, 30 minutes already in this contest.
Wow, that's incredible. They've only played 29 minutes and 2 seconds in this game. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, makes the first free throw to tie the game, and Leering knocks it down, and Oakland leads. After being down 12 at halftime, a very resurgent third quarter. One that they are currently leading 24-11. Kamora Morgan into the game running point guard. See what the Norse can do here in the last minute of the third. Hand off to Anna Hamilton. Coming around the corner. Pushes off and scores. Oh, a bit of an arm extension there on Alyssa Rogers, but it's not called. And Anna Hamilton has 7 points.
Yeah, just a great way. She's been running the offense as a point guard and has hit more shots than Rushton, and that's what we want in right now. She's being a leader on defense and on offense.
Gula trying to drive on Beastry, skips out to the corner, precarious pass. 6 to shoot here for Oakland. Here's Rogers, 5 to shoot, guarded by Hubert. Crosses over, takes a 3 over top. That's long, and a good rebound by Kamora Morgan. Kind of mossing Gula there as she grabs it. 7 to shoot here for the Norse at the end of the third. They have the lead. Hamilton with the ball. 4 to shoot for Hamilton. Drives again, and she's fouled. Anna Hamilton headed to the line. It's the second time we've seen her make a play at the end of a quarter. She's got a chance to add 2 more. 2.4 on the clock.
And she's had a strong game and a strong last 50 seconds, really. She comes in for Rushton and just starts going on defense and on offense.
I mean, Hamilton has earned her minutes this year based on her defensive ability, but, I mean, you start sprinkling in some nights like this, she's up to 8 points now. I mean, who knows?
She hasn't even started one game this season. Last year, she started multiple, and she was kind of feeling it, getting into her own this season.
Half courts, no good for Gula after Hamilton made both free throws. So 9 points for Hamilton and the Norse. They salvage it. They go down by 1. They end up by 3 at the end of the quarter. They survive a flurry there from Oakland. But damage still done. Oakland cuts the lead from 13 down to just 3, 59-56. We mentioned how important this game is for seeding. And one of the last couple home games for the Norse against the team you're above in the standings. You got to find a way to pull this one out here in the fourth.
Yeah, definitely. And that end of that 50 seconds was huge for them, and hopefully that's some light for them there. When just Oakland was rolling, and you had to that slowed them down. They got outscored 24-15, while they were outscoring them in the first and second quarter by good margins. So it really always comes down to this fourth quarter, and who is going to be the one of this fourth quarter.
10 minutes left to decide it. 59-56. Here Norse with a narrow lead over Oakland. We're back for more after this. First quarter underway. Walterman, handoff. Anna Hamilton still in the game, as she should be. Handoff Hubert. 10 to shoot here for the Norse. Kamora Morgan comes to get it. On the baseline, she's cut off. Back to Hubert. Back to B Street. Takes a look at the clock. 4 to shoot for Karina B Street. Gonna have to put this one up. Pulls up for 3 off the back iron. High into the air and knocked out of bounds by Abby Walterman. It'll be Oakland's basketball.
And a lot of stagnant ball movement that just didn't really do anything, and they were just the defense by Oakland was just on top of it.
Philippa Gula gives it up to Baxter down low, trying to work on Walterman. Spins to her right hand, can't bank it up and in. Good defense by Walterman. She also has the board. Norse now back with it. Hamilton, top of the key, swings it over to Kamora Morgan. Quick crossover by Morgan. Picks up a dribble on the elbow. Back up top to B Street. 15 to shoot. Guarded by Leering. B Street spins to her left in the lane. She's fouled. Hit on the arm. And only 2 free throws for Karina B Street.
Yeah, and NKU's most recent matchup with the Golden Grizzlies, the Norse took down Oakland 61-58 in Rochester. In the squad's regular season finale last year, Macy Blevins led the Norse with 15 points, while Abby Waterman posted 12 points and 12 rebounds, a double-double. So this game could be the same as the last one. And this is huge for the Horizon League standings.
B Street does what she does, knocks down a couple free throws, lead swells up to 5. Leering, driving on Hamilton. Double comes, help from Hubert, and a foul is called. And it looks like it's going on Hamilton. A second. Free throws coming, though, for Mackenzie Leering.
Yeah, hands called that out, and just didn't adjust fast enough. He's yelling at. He even saw it before the play even started. Leering 77% free throw shooter. Makes both. Perfect from the line so far tonight, 4 for 4.
Back to a one-possession game, 61-58. Hamilton, guarded closely by Grilla. Ooh, a little stumble there from Grilla. Hamilton gets by her, now switched down low. Walterman working on Roberts Adams. Walterman up, under, off glass, no. Got her own miss, though. Fresh 20 for the Norse.
A great reset right there to just be able to slow down the pace.
Screen set by Walterman. Crossover by B Street. Pull up from the elbow. Follows her own shot. Can't get it to go, but it is rebounded by Oakland. Scrum to the ball. And Hamilton touched it while out of bounds. They were trying to tie up Roberts Adams.
And that's a good play right there. Even though you were out of bounds, it slows Oakland down. And that's kind of what you want. It's just to slow down the clock, stop the clock at any point.
Anything to disrupt anything, any momentum they can get, definitely not a bad thing.
We'll reset the shot clock to 28, saying that Oakland had possession the whole time and it was knocked out of bounds. So those 2 seconds could be important. We'll see. Oakland's been holding it pretty long into the shot clock here. So there's Gula. Lots of subs ready to come in for the Norse. Looks like Meredith, Moody, and Rushton all coming in. Meanwhile, Leering is going back to the free throw line. A foul called again, this time on Kamora Morgan, and Leering is making her living at the line again. She's got a chance to make this a 1-point game. Hamilton, Hubert, and Morgan all come out of the game.
NKU has only made one of their past 3 field goal attempts.
And Leering continues to knock down free throws. She's up to 18 for the game, and it's 61-59. Now trying to make it 19 points for Leering. She does. It's a 1-point game, 61-60. 7:50 left. Norse see a 12-point halftime lead dwindle down to just 1 with just under 8 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. This is a game the Norse got to have. It really is. Tied for 5th in the Horizon League right now, playing a team that they're better than.
And the Norse has still had no answers for Leering. 19 points tonight. Her average is 16. I mean, you just have to somehow slow her down these last 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Lots of contact down low with Serenity Roberts-Adams and Walter, and Serenity Roberts-Adams is called for a foul on the floor, so 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Norse. They'll have it baseline out of bounds. Rushton to trigger it. Into Beaster. Ooh, checks her feet. Nearly stepped out of bounds. They get it down low to Moody. Help comes. They kick it back out to Beaster. 12 to shoot here for Karina. Goes left. Euro steps around Roberts-Adams. Ooh, couldn't get the finish. But a jump ball was called on the rebound. Walterman had a hand on it. So did Roberts-Adams. Possession arrow with Oakland. 1 for 9 now from the field. Are the Norse.
Individually, the battle of the freshmen has been gone to Macy Leering so far, as Beaster only has 11 points compared to Leering's 19. But team-wise, the Norse so far, the better.
Leering coming to get it again. Tries the baseline pass. Wow, somehow still gets out to Gula. And then Beastry forces the tie-up. So that was a ball that whizzed right by Beastry's head. I don't know how she didn't deflect it. That was impressive. But she does make up for it by forcing the jump ball.
Yeah, and great way to just get your hands in there. 2 hands straight on the ball. It was clear as day. Jump ball and just a good possession to get your possession back.
Chance to expand the lead now. Moving over to Beastry. Rushton comes to get it. 12 to shoot now. Meredith, down low Moody. Working on Baxter. Spins, gets to a spot, and she's fouled. Maddie Moody.
And look,
headed to the free throw line.
And this is a huge free throw possession. You're only up by 1, and you can still stay on 1 possession. But it's really important to hit these free throws.
Loretta Baxter picks up her 4th foul.
I have the open book.
Moody's good on the first.
75% free throw shooter.
Jeff Hands gives some words of wisdom here to his team. 6 minutes, 32 seconds left. 62-60. See if Maddie Moody can make it 63 for the Norse here. She does. Still 1 possession game.
Balanced attack here for the Norse today. Meredith leads the way with 15, but then 14 for Moody, who's slowed down quite a bit, but the last 6.5 minutes could really be the Maddie Moody show, but it could also be the Karina Beastry show. I mean, there's really can't go wrong on this Norse roster. Beastry has 11 as well. And the Norse, most importantly, have a 3-point lead. 6.5 minutes to play. Gula inside. Floater in the lane, sticks it up and in. Gula just continues to be a constant force on that offense. She's got 22 now, and Oakland is back within 1.
Yeah, and that was just an easy way to get some points on the board is just attack the lane, and something's going to happen, and it went in.
Good pass from Rushton down to Walterman, who couldn't finish the layup. Point blank.
And that's when you have to make, in this type of game, you have to make those.
Streaking the other way, Leering is fouled by Tasha Rushton. We've been in this scenario before. Leering 2 free throws to give Oakland the lead. I mean, both of these freshmen, Leering and Beastry, they know how to get to the line, don't they?
Yeah, and Leering has been perfect from the free throw line tonight.
Oh, wow, in and out.
Good Jakob Staley jinx.
Excellent job.
Good foul.
Excellent job. Good foul. Walterman's got some blood on her, it looks like. Yeah, right on the kneecap. Right on the old, that puts Leering, what's that called? It's not the scapula, that's the shoulder blade. What's the kneecap called? Come on, guys.
I'm not sure.
Holy
Not the fibula, not the crefibula.
Tella.
Tella, yes.
We got there. So, for the moment, Mia Jordan will come in for Walterman.
That puts Leering at 6 for 7 from the line tonight.
We're not far from the land of Taylor and Kenny. About 2 miles down the road. Second free throw good for Learman. We're tied at 63. Learman has 20. Nothing separating these two. 5.5 minutes to play. Mia Jordan comes to get it. 15 to shoot for the Norse. In the hands of Karina Beastry. Screen set by Jordan. Beastry at the free throw line. Gives it up to Rushton. 7 to shoot for the Norse. Loose ball finds its way to B Street for 3. That's no good off the back iron. And letting it go out of bounds is Oakland. It'll be their basketball 5:26.
It's kind of just a sloppy play, just that didn't go their way. And Maddie Moody was kind of just holding her hands up in the corner, and no one was around her, and she really wanted that ball, but just never swung her way.
5 minutes to play. Layla Gold tries a 3 for Oakland. That's off. She's had a tough night from downtown, but an offensive board. And timeout called by Oakland.
Smart timeout there. I mean, the play was not how she wanted it, obviously, and these guys slow it down. I mean, the game's tied up with 5:11 left to go. Each possession is really important, both on offense and defense.
Yeah, good job on Maddie Moody on defending that little gold there for that three-pointer, getting a hand in the face, just putting out a shot contest, staying diligent on defense, even around the line.
Yeah, once Rogers got that offensive board, she kind of dribbled her way into the corner. I guess that's what prompted the timeout there from Keisha Newell. So it's immediate timeout. There'll be 18 seconds on the shot clock when we come back here on the Northerner. Good game. On the timeout, Oakland basketball in the front court, tied at 63. Gula sends it out to the corner. Layla Gold picked up by Moody. 6 to shoot here for Oakland. Gold's got to go somewhere. Moody doing a good job. Kick to the corner. Rogers pull up at the horn. She sticks it in. Can you believe it? Another last second knockdown for Oakland. They have a 2-point lead, 65-63.
Good pass out by Layla Gold there. Just reading the first scene of the push. But we're Easter there.
Easter goes right into the lane, floats it up and in off the glass. There was a bit of a collision down low with Jordan and Leering. That it seemed to be all right. But big shot from the freshman to tie us back up at 65. Kula stops in the lane. Kick out Rogers. Gonna step back, working on Meredith. Now gives it up to Leering. Picked up by Rushton, 13 to shoot. Mackenzie Leering now switched on to Jordan. Right back to Rushton. Goes to the hole with the left hand. Floats it up and in. Mackenzie Leering has been unbelievable. She's got 22. And OU with a 67-65 lead with 4 to go.
And she's not afraid of that big moment. Just going straight down the lane and taking it.
Rushton looking for somewhere to go, falling down, gets it over to Beastry. 15 to shoot. Beastry standing near midcourt, now begins her dribble. Goes right, screen set by Jordan. Quick crossover by Beastry. In the lane she goes, floats it up and in off the glass. What a quick cross by Karina Beastry to free up space and tie the game.
And just great change of pace, just quick dribble over, just stunned for the defender, and that's how you just go downhill and easy layup. She's coming alive here in this fourth quarter.
Loose ball. Oakland got it. Kick for a three. Rogers short. High into the air and grabbed by Maddie Moody. Norse get a stop. 67 all.
It was a risky tap by Maya Meredith, almost not getting caught by Moody.
Meredith rushed in the lane now. Finds Moody. Jordan. Top of the key. Back to Meredith. 10 to shoot now. Picked up by Gula. Screen set by Jordan. Jordan left alone. Top of the key. Three. No. Rebound grabbed by Alyssa Rogers.
And she'll make you pay, but that's just did not go in for her.
Leering all the way. Missed the layup. Did all the hard work. Couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a foul against Oakland. Norse basketball.
Again, Leering, that layup, just the way she kind of spun her hand there, kind of made it spin on the outside of the rim, and just was not the way. She should have just gone straight up with it and not kind of flicked the wrist a little bit.
So 3 fouls now for Oakland. So the Norse will be shooting free throws for the last 2.5 minutes of this game. Still tied at 67. Tasha Rushton, between the legs dribble, gives it up to Bistry. Oh, big screen by Walterman. Down goes Leering, rather. Down low to Walterman. Clearing out space. Tough. Tight quarters pass to Meredith. It's fumbled and turned over.
That's not the pass you want. There's 3 defenders down there. Why would you crowd the paint?
Beastry pokes it from behind. There was a break for Oakland, and Beastry took it away. Transition 3. Karina Beastry. High into the air off the back iron. No good. Out of bounds. It's staying with the Norse.
Ironically, even though no points were scored, that was a pretty good possession for the Norse. It went about as good as it could. Burned some clock, kept Oakland from getting any more points on the board. And while it's still a tie game, keeping possession here, keeping the momentum, however slight, with them is key right now.
Karina Beastry's come alive. She's got back-to-back buckets here down the stretch. Rustin inbound and an offensive foul away from the ball going on Maya Meredith. Wow. That's only her first foul, but awfully costly.
That was quick as well.
Throwing away that shred of momentum they might have had there, unfortunately. Both teams with 4 fouls, 6-7 all. Bringing it down the court with
Gula, quick fake spin move on Beastry. Gets by her, gets in the lane, finds the cutter and Gold. Lots of Norse around and a foul's called. Layla Gold's headed to the free throw line.
Yeah, Rushton kind of stand there. Not straight up. She's kind of like a crescent and just not the way to just play defense on the basket.
4th foul on Rushton.
number 3.
First is good for Gold.
72% free throw shooter.
Oakland with the lead again. And the second one's Gold. For Gold. The white and gold now looking to take the lead right back. They can tie it or take the lead here. 100 seconds to go. They've got to figure out a way to win this game. Do the Norse. Rushton over to Beastry. 16 to shoot. Beastry is fouled. She has an uncanny ability to get to the line whenever she wants.
And frankly, I mean, when you've got that ability, you got to use it. And she does a great job at doing just that. I mean, I think there's worse things that Coach Hans could say to this team than, guys, we need to get Karina Beastry to the free throw line as much as humanly possible.
Especially on a night where she's 5 for 15 from the field, but she just missed the first free throw. There's 1 for 2 to make it a 1-point game. So the Norse gets something out of it. 90 seconds, loose ball. B Street takes it away. The ball's still loose from the deck, and it's a jump ball possession error with Oakland. Oh, my goodness. B Street jarred the ball loose, went to go pick it up, and was moving towards the basket before she could pick the ball up, left the ball behind, and that allowed the Oakland player who was laying on the ground to grab it. B Street tied her up. So all in all, it'll stay with Oakland. 23 seconds to shoot. Offensive foul. Mackenzie Leering pushed off.
Yeah, and kind of pushed her right into the screen to try to free her up. That would have been really an open lane if she didn't push it.
Leering having the ref explain the call to her was not seen to oppose it, of course.
A great Norse. Oh, got to get this ball in. They do to Moody. Right back to Rushton. 20 to shoot. Rushton pulls up. Just not her night. Commits a foul. She's out of the game. Fifth foul on Tasha Rushton with 1:20 left. She fouls out. 2 free throws coming for Leering.
And just body mannerism wise, it wasn't just a strong performance tonight, and just didn't hit a shot from the field and kind of forced the issue a little bit.
Tough night for that. 22 minutes, as Jacob said, 0 for 6. Off night.
Not the person you want to put on the stripe with Leering.
Knocks down the first free throw. She's got a game-high 23. Goes 2 for 2 to make it a 3-point game. This one just ever so slightly seems to be slipping away from the Norse. Need a bucket here. 1:10 to go. Hamilton trying to provide it. Wild shot. Thought she got fouled. No call. Miss. Oakland basketball. Norse applying some pressure. Loose ball. They get it right back. Hamilton and Walterman both go to the deck to pick it up, and then a foul's called as Gura and Meredith collide. So with 59.8, Maya Meredith will have 2 free throws here.
Yeah, and last time this series was at home, like I said previously, they went into time. And the North snuck away with a 1-point win.
Maya Meredith, 70% free throw shooter. And Graham missing her first of the night. Prior this has been 4 for 4. Now she's 4 for 5. See if she can make the second to make it a 2-point game here.
That's a big miss. Open the floor now for Oakland to make it a 2-possession game with any type of field goal.
Second one is good, putting it a 2-point game, 69-71.
No pressure here for the Norse.
Oakland definitely wants to burn some clock if they can, but
Leering gets it across half court. They try to trap, leave Gura open. Now they're just playing keep away. Norsekin's still going to stop here, though. 43 left in the game. 12 to shoot here for Oakland.
And this is where you have to play straight up basketball.
Gula with 22, drives inside, gives it up to Adams, who lays it in. Roberts Adams lays it in to make it a 4-point game with 33.6. That was a possession the Norse needed to stop, and they couldn't get it. There's still time, 33.6. Man, oh man, down by 2 possessions at this point.
And just a really high IQ play. She sees that a player is struggling down there, couldn't find anything, and just Robert Adams cutting into the lane, frees up so much space and throws it to her, and easy, wide open layup. And that's what you want on that final, maybe your final play to extend the lead.
So really, Roberts Adams only averages 3 points a game. She only has 4 tonight, but she's got the 2 biggest in this game so far. So what are you drawing up? 30-second timeout taken by Jeff Hands. It's already over. What are you trying to do here? You need something quick.
This Norse team, they have scored fewer points each quarter. 25, 19, 15. We've got 10 here in the fourth. I don't think we're scoring 6 points in the next 30 seconds to change this pattern. I'm not quite sure, but the stream of this local area is going too slow, and they need a miracle here.
They advance the ball into the front court. They get it right back to Maya Meredith, who lays it in. All right. It took 3 seconds, so that'll work. So no shot clock now. 29.7. Quick timeout taken by Keisha Newell in Oakland. So, that was easy as pie. But now you have to foul. There's no shot clock.
Yeah, and with that ball advancement, it really helps you to get a quick shot off. I mean, we were so close to 30 seconds, like 0.3 of a second, and but that way you just run that offense right there and get Maya Meredith to inbound of the ball right back to it, and it's just an easy layup.
So if you're Oakland, obviously you don't have to break any type of press. I guess you're just trying to get this ball into Leering. Because at this point, Norse trailing it by 2. If they get the ball into Leering and she makes both free throws, it's right back to a 2-possession game.
Yeah, you usually want to try to get to the highest percentage of free throw shooters. And yeah, Leering is the highest, he shoots 77%. But Gula isn't far behind it with 76%. So you can't really go wrong with any of the players that are on the field.
But honestly, for the Norse, you can't really go wrong either. I mean, they're 2 highest, only at 77. Obviously, respectable, but not automatic. Although Leering has been excellent from the line.
Yeah, a good foul will be if they miss one. Obviously, like if you miss one at any trip, it's a good foul. And this is huge right here. The defense, it's how you can adjust to what Oakland throws at you, and they're kind of running a little, not stacked, but a long line across the 2-point line.
Layla Gold will trigger it in. Maya Moody, oh my gosh, Maya Meredith guarding the ball. They get it right into Learman. Hamilton's got a foul. She does. 26.7. Hexham was a free throw at some point for the Norse to have a shot.
She's 9 for 10. That's kind of someone you wanted to put on the line.
Freshman knocks it down. Big free throw coming up. Big spot for the true freshman. Freshman free throw. Leering knocks it down. Timeout called by hands. 75-71.
You almost wonder if the student section of NKU were able to do functional at games like this. Would that have an impact on the away team's free throw shooting skills here in the second half? I mean, there's the cheering and distracting and noise coming here to really try and throw off these opposing free throw shooters. I mean, the student section is it's not open. I mean, we've got no students over there.
And it's homecoming week, and the weather's not good. However, I was hearing the shouting, and it's on the other side of the floor. And they've strategically done it so the opposing team in the second half has to go towards the student section. But when you move to the other end, I mean, there's no effect.
You really have got nothing distracting you over there.
There's some black curtains and broken bleachers. I mean, that's as good of a backdrop as you can get if you're shooting $3. What's going on in the arena's patio? And we're coming in. Oh my goodness. Heads were rolled playing in here.
71-75. Oakland has it. Kind of a Hail Mary situation here for the Norse. They need to pull off a 4-point play or something, see what we can do. 26.7 on the clock. But the fans are happy. I can tell you that much there, Tourist Arena tonight.
Even with 26 seconds, I think you still have to go for some type of basket. You need something to just slow. You can't really slow anything down with 26 seconds, but you just need to play it smart. If you're open, no fouling. You cannot foul them.
The problem is, I mean, this Norse team has not shot incredible tonight from beyond the arc. I mean, they're shooting 23.5. They've only made 4 for 17. I think you need one, but it's a risky chance.
Here we go. Karina B Street inbound, 26.7. They get it into Noelle Hubert. Right back to B Street. In the corner. She's going to take a 3. Banks it in. Wow. Off glass. Wow. Game, 21.3. And an immediate foul by Noelle Hubert. Only 1 second comes off the clock. How about that? Wow. B Street followed her shot immediately. She banged it in from the corner.
Just as I say, I mean, me and Jakob are really affecting the game here. I'm making comments about what might or might not happen.
Well, the Norse right back in it. I mean, even with 2 made free throws here, still a 1-possession game. I misspoke earlier saying that Oakland had to miss a free throw. I'm not entirely sure what my ball knowledge was in that moment. That's just not true. You'd still take the miss, though.
I think they're checking if a through. Let's let him be. Let me tell you. That's a good shot. A shooter, even with that far of a miss, a shooter is going to hit their shot at some point anyway.
And well,
It's the top of the glass, basically, and it goes in.
I'll tell you what, I mean, Learing's been excellent, and in terms of the shooter. Learing has been excellent, but Beastry up to 19 in this game, and she's really kept the Norse in it down the stretch.
And I think they're trying to figure out who's the free throw shooter.
Yeah, they said free throw shooter. I'm confused.
Yeah, I know he was in the, if you're watching on ESPN Plus, it was on the near right corner where the foul came, but the official that called the foul was on the far side at about mid-court. So calling the foul from, I don't know what the aggregate deal on mine was at like 60 feet away. I don't know. But he's calling the foul, and then he doesn't even know who was fouled. So
Yeah.
He's got Jazz the line.
well, it's not Learing. 20.3. Yeah, knocks it down.
That's the first one. Actually, a two-point game.
She is only a 42% free throw shooter this season.
So their statistics are kind
Only
of
shot 6 for 14.
Oh, there's a miss.
Second one miss.
All right, Norse can tie to take the lead. 15 left. Hamilton makes her move, goes left, and Hamilton's fouled.
Wow, that is just incredible. You do not see that every single day. The arena is going crazy here with a chance to take the lead.
Wow, left. Hamilton on her way to the basket is fouled. They give her continuation. And the sophomore Hamilton in a breakout game has a chance to give the Norse the lead right back with 14 seconds.
and she has stepped up huge for Tisha Rushton, and this is who you wanted to step up, and that's you're just getting the performance of a lifetime, basically.
Hamilton knocks it down. Norse lead. All right, here we go. Learing. Oakland down by 1. 26 on the night for Mackenzie Learing. 5 to shoot for Learing. Learing goes inside, throws it up, no good. Rebounded Beastry. Loose ball. Clock expires. Norse win.
A storybook ending. I mean, you talk about the Norse who have had their struggles with running up big leads and opposing teams having these great comebacks and not being able to finish. This is an example of this Norse team really being able to close on opportunities like that. Talk about a great game from Anna Hamilton. 12 points. Scoring when it matters. I mean, that was just an incredible finish.
Yeah, came in for a struggling Russian who is usually the facilitator of the offense, and she just shows that she deserves to be here and deserves to play.
What an unbelievable finish. 77-76, the Norse, by the skin of their teeth, get out of it. They led by 12 at halftime. Oakland dominated the entire second half, but when it mattered most, they dig deep and they get a win that they desperately needed. They improved to 8-6 now in the Horizon League. Trying to crack that top 4 once again. Even on another night where Karina Beastry wasn't at her best, shot 6 for 16 from the floor. She kept them in the game. The last 5 minutes of this game was Karina Beastry. She finishes the game with 19, and on that final play, Anna Hamilton, who hasn't truly done very much of anything on the offensive end all season long, more the defensive specialist, but on a night where she had been excellent on the offensive end, dribbles down, puts her head down, and gets a clutch 3-point play to give the Norse the lead and ultimately win.
Let's talk about Maya Meredith. I mean, 18 points, 6 rebounds, I mean, she's got 3 assists, and her shooting was impeccable tonight. She was 6 for 8. I mean, she was 1 of 2 from beyond the arc, and 5 for 6 at the line as well. I mean, had a great night, as well as a great release from the floor out, like you said, 6 for 16. Not her best performance, but 6 for 8 from the free throw line, 19 points. You know, she gets it done no matter what. And, I mean, great game here for the Norse. Great way to get back in the win column.
Yeah, Mackenzie Waring, you can't discredit what she did tonight, even though in the loss, the heartbreaking loss, really, she had 26 points and led the team, and she was just looking really confident out there, even down the stretch when she was going to the line, and it's just, we do everything right down at the end, and it just comes down to a possession
Waring in this game, for all but 58 seconds of it, 39 minutes, 2 seconds, a truly excellent performance from the true freshman. But in the end, the Norse, who were chasing in the last 2 minutes of this game, down by 2 possessions, playing the foul game, lengthening the game. You get the clutch 3 by Karina Beastry to get it to a 1-point deficit. You force the miss, and then you go down the other end, and Hamilton gets the Norse a win. Unbelievably important win, and an excellent finish here from Truist Arena. Thank you so much for watching here tonight. For my partners, Henry Crawford and Jakob Staley, my name is Ben Burdette. Unbelievable finish here from Highland Heights. The Norse win at 77-76 over Oakland. Thank you so much for watching again. Signing off from Highland Heights.